Welcome to the first lecture on Ralph Waldo Emerson for English 210. This is Dr. Gurley, or Professor Gurley, as you know I prefer to be called. We began to discuss Emerson in class the other night, reviewing very briefly his life, his early career in the ministry, and his subsequent leaving of from the ministry at around the age of 32. And we're going to just be talking very carefully, walking through two of his early sermons, two sermons that he delivered to Boston Second Church while he was a practicing minister in his 20s. And we're going to go through very, very closely and talk about how to closely read these essays and how to get the most from them. So remember that you are in no way obligated to agree with my analysis at every point of the sermons, but you are required to look carefully at what Emerson actually says and to work very carefully with his own definitions of his terms and within the historical context, as much as we know about it, that he provides in his sermons. So you'll see what I mean as we walk through this. We began to do this in class the other night, and you also have turned in now your first draft of a response to these sermons. So now listening to this lecture might be helpful, having grappled with the material on your own. So again, I really want to make the point, as I did in class, but I really want to make this point again, that you're not obligated to agree with everything I say. You are obligated to make careful, reasoned arguments based on what Emerson actually says, as you try to state your own positions about the material. And also, remember, I'm going to be covering a lot of ground in these lectures. There's no way that in one 500-word essay you can cover all of this, and there's no way in a short lecture, this is a relatively short lecture, that I can cover all of this fully myself. I would need more time to sit down and write at length on each point. So we're going to begin basically to look through these lectures in a really kind of slow and careful way. And I'm going to pause now for just a second. Let's see if I can do this.